Welcome back to another Team W Wrestling video, and today we are reviewing the WrestleMania 38 pay-per-view event. It was amazing. It started out with Rick Boogs and Jey Uso. You know, this match is kind of good. It wasn't the best, but it was decent. Rick Boogs did get injured, and Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso did win and retain their championships. Nothing to expect. Very quick, and not a match you want to go see again. For our next match, it was Drew McIntyre versus Happy Corbin. This match I was not excited for. I bet nobody was. But it was decent. You know, Drew McIntyre just destroying Happy Corbin. I mean, destroying him. Front flipping over the ring onto him. He really just dominated over him. It was actually a pretty good match. Much of the matches were much better than this later, but Drew McIntyre wins with a Claymore. He did kick out at the end of the days, the first person to do that, so that's pretty awesome. Drew McIntyre did cut the rope, like, literally on the first match, so they really had to repair that really quick, and I really wish Drew McIntyre would just get a push and get to the face the right person. Our next match, it was the Mysterios versus The Miz and Logan Paul. I really was not excited for this match either, but it did turn out to be kind of decent. You know, Rey Mysterio and Dominic Mysterio hit the 619. Logan Paul did a really awesome frog splash, and then he did do the Three Amigos. And Logan Paul actually did pretty good as a wrestler. I really respect that. I don't like him as a person, but I like him as a wrestler. So, and then The Miz won. You know, The Miz take the pin. And what really was surprising, after they won, yeah, The Miz and Logan Paul won, beat Rey Mysterio and Dominic. The Miz turned on them. The Miz got it and literally planted his face into the mat. So that was really surprising. Heel versus heel for the future, I'm calling it. And that was kind of a cool moment. And for the Raw Women's Championship match, which a match I was not excited about again. They have a lot of matches they're not excited about. But what I can say is Bianca Belair did have an amazing entrance, you know, with a band. Was actually pretty awesome. Maybe a high school band or college band. But anyways, Bianca Belair did do really good against Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch did really awesome. You know, she did do the man slam or whatever you call it. Like a rock bottom. Bianca Belair did put on the manhandle or some type of move you do with the arm. And I think Bianca Belair KO'd Becky Lynch, and now she is Raw Women's Champion. And I really am happy for her. I hope she can do a much better reign than she did before. And she showed Becky Lynch that she's no wimp. For Seth Rollins' mystery opponent, you know, we're all thinking it's going to be Cody Rhodes. It's going to be Cody Rhodes. And so, Seth Rollins does enter. He enters through the ramp onto the ring. Awesome entrance, by the way. Awesome attire he got on. And the lights go out. Fireworks pop. And all you hear is Cody Rhodes' theme from AEW. Cody Rhodes is in WWE, my friends. It is amazing. He had an awesome entrance. He looks awesome. This is going to be awesome. This is our first match of WWE versus AEW. I was so excited. Like, this is an amazing match. Seth Rollins versus Cody Rhodes. Awesome. Every move they did was awesome. You know, they may have messed up on some parts, but hey, they never wrestled each other before, so give them a little bit of credit for making like the best match on WrestleMania. They have insane moments, moves off the top rope. A suplex out of the ring was amazing. Cody Rhodes, you know, jumping out of the ring too. They did hit some pedigrees, which was awesome. This was just a really entertaining match. I would 100% recommend you to find this match. It was amazing. This was WWE versus AEW. It was so awesome, you know. I just was so impressed. Seth Rollins did a dragon suplex, but the other way. So that was amazing. And they really just hit hard. Seth Rollins did really good against them. And he surprisingly kicked out of some moves. So that was really awesome. You know, they went high. Drop kicks from in the air. Really awesome. And Cody Rhodes hit one crossroads. But wait, not one, he hit 2 crossroads. And Cody Rhodes was not finished with that. He hit a 3rd one. And that was a 1, 2, 3. Cody Rhodes beats Seth Rollins in his first match in WWE. I am so happy. This is a really awesome route for WWE to take. Cody Rhodes is going to have an amazing time here. I can already see it, and I cannot wait for his future. For Charlotte Flair and Ronda Rousey, this match was actually pretty good. You know, I wasn't really excited about this at all. Charlotte Flair is getting worse every day. But anyways, Ronda Rousey did hit some awesome moves, and Charlotte Flair did really actually retain the championship, so that was really surprising. I don't know why they keep Charlotte Flair as champion, because, you know, people are getting tired of her, but it was not a bad match. For the main event of night 1, the Stone Cold Steve Austin and Kevin Owens show. So it started out with Kevin Owens. He came out, you know, he's on the show, he's saying, like, literally bad stuff about him, and then Stone Cold comes out on the 4-wheeler, just da-da, 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 and Stone Cold comes out. What really is surprising, you know, he breaks all Kevin Owens stuff, which actually that's not surprising. But, so Kevin Owens actually says he's not here for talking. He's here for fighting. He wants a match. And Stone Cold's like, come on, does anybody want me to fight? And they're like, yeah. And so they get a match. Stone Cold and Kevin Owens get a match. And this match was actually really entertaining. I was surprised Stone Cold came out of retirement, but this was amazing. Their chemistry together was awesome. Stone Cold just beating him up on the table. He was drinking beer literally everywhere he went. He opened a can somewhere, you know. It was just amazing. This match was awesome. Stone Cold did take a suplex, but Stone Cold went back in the ring with a Stone Cold Stunner, and 1, 2, 3. Stone Cold won, and this was a really fun match. I just can't believe I got to see a Stone Cold Steve Austin match live, and, you know, I wouldn't think I'll be able to see Stone Cold back, and he was back. He did really good. I honestly want to see him face Roman Reigns, like, for real. But that was an amazing main event for night 1. And for the kickoff for night 2 was really awesome. It was RK Bro with Alpha Academy and the Street Profits in the triple threat match. This match was honestly really fun. You know, Randy Orton get tagged in, taking out everybody with the RKO. And they did win pretty quick. They did win, but that was awesome. They did tribute to each other, so that was pretty awesome. Pretty awesome kickoff show, it really was. And for the Forgotten Women's Tag Team Championships, Sasha Banks did enter with a Lambo, so that was really awesome. And they did win. I don't want to talk about the match. It was honestly pretty bad, so don't watch it. But anyways, they did win. Sasha Banks did win at WrestleMania. Very awesome accomplishment for her. For our Bobby Lashley versus Omos match, this really felt like Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant, to be honest. You know, Bobby Lashley with the power, just showing off and suplexing him and beating him. It was a really awesome kind of moment. It wasn't the best match, but Bobby Lashley does spear Omos and win. And for AJ Styles versus Edge, this was a amazing match. So let's just start out. AJ came out with a busted, like, face on it. I don't know. He came out with his head, like, hurt. So that was weird. But he did enter. Awesome attire. Really awesome attire. But Edge, his entrance was amazing. His theme was amazing. His entrance was amazing. I was so surprised. But this match, it was a instant classic. I mean, well, not really instant classic. Let's put it amazing. But AJ hit with a torture rack, you know, trying to get Edge really weak. AJ Styles put on the Styles Clash, my friends. That was an amazing moment. I thought he was going to win. Edge kicks out, and Edge puts on the crossface. You know, Daniel Bryan kind of taught him that. But he puts on that. AJ trying to get out. You know, he does get to the rope, which is amazing. And the ref really was concerned this whole match, by the way. But AJ is going for the phenomenal forearm. So he's setting up, and right beside him was Damian Priest. Damian Priest messed AJ Styles up. He didn't touch him, but Edge spears AJ Styles in the sky, and Edge wins and is forming a tag team with apparently Damian Priest. So that is a really interesting thing. Edge did win. He didn't really cheat, but he kind of cheated, in a way. But what an amazing moment. I loved his entrance. I love his theme. I love what he's going to be able to do in the future. And for our Anything Goes match, this was an amazing match. Just straight out amazing. Sami Zayn start out with a haluva kick, and like this is Sami Zayn versus Johnny Knoxville we're talking about. The fire extinguisher right to Sami's face was amazing. Pretty awesome stuff. There's two trash lids that he slammed together on Sami Zayn's head. That looked kind of painful, honestly. And then there was a mouse trap table that Sami Zayn landed on, so that was really hurtful. And then there's a huge mouse trap that Sami Zayn got caught in, and Johnny Knoxville won. He won with that move, trapped him. What an amazing, this was an amazing match, by the way. If you just want to get entertained, it's not really like the wrestling, it's just the funny stuff. You can go back and watch that. John Knoxville, he did it. What a match. And for Pat McAfee versus Austin Theory, let's go, my man Pat. I met him. He's really nice. I have a picture of him. He enters with cheerleaders. What an amazing moment. This man did so much awesome moves. The suplex. He did do a hurricanrana. He did all kinds of awesome moves. He won. Vince McMahon challenged him to a match and literally, smashed him. Like Roman Reigns says, he just beat him. And then, so they won. Stone Cold Steve Austin comes out, and then he's like, would you like some beer? And then he stuns Vince McMahon, and what a moment. I don't even know what's happening. This feels like the old WWE, but Vince McMahon did play that really good. They botched that move, by the way. It was botched, but Stone Cold Steve Austin did make his moment. And for the biggest WrestleMania match of all time, winner-take-all championship unification, Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar. This was pretty good, but let's just put it here. Roman Reigns does cheat in this match. He does low blow him. Brock Lesnar does F5 Roman Reigns, and Roman Reigns does kick out. Roman Reigns with the Superman punch to Brock Lesnar, and then Roman Reigns does spear Brock Lesnar. He gets the spear on, and Brock Lesnar, in the middle of that spear, puts a Kimura lock on Roman Reigns. This is looking like Roman Reigns is going to lose. Roman Reigns' arm is literally getting destroyed, and Roman Reigns is like, oh no, my arm. And then Roman Reigns somehow gets up, spears him again. Roman Reigns is the champion. He beat him. He said his arm is injured. I don't know if it's real or not, but anyways, Roman Reigns is the unified champion. He's literally the undisputed champion, Roman Reigns. He won both belts, my man. Roman Reigns, literally my favorite. There he is, both belts. This is a celebration I love, but the match wasn't really that great. Amazing ending. Amazing ending. Roman Reigns always ends pay-per-views so good. He's such a great wrestler. I love him. He literally reminds me of, I'm just saying, I'm going to put it here. Chris Jericho. Look at this. It literally looks like Roman Reigns is a new, Chris Jericho with both of the belts. I'm just saying that, but what an amazing moment. There's so much amazing moments at WrestleMania. There's Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns unifying the belts. Amazing. And then Cody Rhodes coming out. Oh, that was so awesome. My man Pat got to drink beer with Stone Cold, so that was amazing. But there's so much amazing moments in this WrestleMania. This WrestleMania is truly one of the greatest WrestleManias. I really believe that. I love this WrestleMania. Could have had better matches, but this was amazing. So guys, go ahead and drop a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell because you will not want to miss the next TMW Wrestling video. And I will see you next time.